Right. In the meantime, we've got Ambassador Lincoln Bloomfield with us on Saudi Arabia. And right now, this concern over this Iranian deal. And I guess, Ambassador, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, the Saudis obviously are skeptical. Officially, they say they quasi-back it. But you're hearing from a lot of players that it's giving, a leash on that isn't there for Iran, that it's giving them actually a lot of time to do what they want to do and the money to do it. But the votes aren't there at this time in Congress to stop it. What do you think?
Well, I can't count the votes in Congress. I'm not really the political expert here. We'll see, one way or the other. We're going to have to know what our policy is with Iran for the next 10 to 15 years. Saudi Arabia has to live with Iran, so they have a different attitude. They're going to be there for 100 years along with the Iranians. But I have heard them since 2006. When they stood up at a Bahrain conference and announced, we will not allow Iran to have anything that we don't have. I then had a meeting with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Prince Sultan, who has since died, in 2006, with some others, a private meeting, not government, and he said, it's just like any other civil nuclear program. It's civil nuclear, but if we need to convert it to something else, we can do it. So it was a hedge against Iranian nuclear breakout, even in 2006. More recently, the princes of Saudi Arabia have said, whatever deal the Iranians get, we want the same thing. We want no less. We're supposed to be your friends. So those people who say there's no domino effect, there's no nuclear proliferation breakout in the Middle East, I think are whistling in the graveyard. This is dangerous, and we need to be careful.
What if it's too late, Ambassador? What if, given the fact that the United Nations Security Council has voted unanimously for this, that no matter what we do, these other countries have already done it. They've already given the green light to this. So let's say our Congress ultimately does agree to stop this. So we're not part of it, which is legally not such a sure thing. All these other countries are lifting their sanctions, lifting all of their financial punishments, and providing for Iran tens of billions of dollars, and that's without us even part of it.
Well, first of all, that points up. I have a little bit of problems with the way the administration is kind of selling this accomplishment. On the one hand, they say the allies are foursquare concerned, right shoulder to shoulder with us, that we care about preventing Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. But then they say through the other side of their mouth that if we don't agree to this deal, they're just going to lift sanctions, and they couldn't care less if Iran gets the bomb. So I think they need to get their story straight on that. The concern is, even if the deal goes through, Iran is expected to cheat on it. That's one concern. But there's another concern that if they don't cheat, they still become a fully legal nuclear breakout state in 10 to 15 years. And so under any scenario, we better start thinking about what our policy is with Iran.
All right, Ambassador, thank you for taking the time on a crazy news day. We do appreciate that.